If you're making YouTube videos as a creator or wanting to build your brand as a business, the rules are about to change, and it's all because of AI. How you come up with ideas, repurpose content, make money is all going to be completely influenced by how well you know how to use AI in your workflow. And make no mistake, this is not normal. I've been on YouTube for over 12 years now, successfully growing channels and brands and businesses, and I've been through every single algorithmic change, every single new technology over the last decade, and every single change you could possibly imagine to the creator ecosystem, and I've never seen anything this significant happening this fast. So today I'm going to explain the 5 AI use cases that will make millionaires on YouTube over the next 12 months and the softwares that you can use for each one, and I'll leave all the links in the description below. Starting with strategy number 1, ideation. Ideation is basically the process that you use to come up with great YouTube video ideas, which most channels fail trying to do. But with the help of AI, you can not only never run out of video ideas, but also come up with and use ones that actually work, grow your channel, and get views. Because you and many others probably come up with YouTube video ideas in like one of 2 ways. Number 1 is copying people one for one in your niche. And number 2 is making videos just off of the top of your head. If you're copying somebody one for one in your niche, you're most likely not as good as that person. And why would anybody want to watch the not as good version of something? By doing it that way, you're basically just like blending into the noise of YouTube rather than standing out against it, and your channel's not going to grow because of it. And if you're just uploading with things off the top of your head, you're using zero strategy and zero research, and that also doesn't work. So instead, use these AI tools. Ask Studio. This is cool, and I'm not sure if you have this feature quite yet, but if you do, check in your YouTube Studio because it is about to completely change the way that you use YouTube, and it's going to completely change the way you use AI with YouTube. This might be the only AI software you ever need for a successful YouTube channel. It's kind of crazy. Ask Studio is basically a Google Gemini AI system coded directly into YouTube in your YouTube dashboard. So basically think about like a super smart AI model, which is Gemini, that knows everything about you, your YouTube channel, all of your very, very specific data and your upload history, your niche, and basically knows the entirety of YouTube. This thing is great. And I'm going to make a full video on this in the future. So if you're not subbed, please do. But for example, I asked my studio, what are 5 great YouTube video ideas that would attract my ideal audience of people who like to open and collect new and interesting Pokemon cards that also align with my recent uploads? And it replied, here are 5 video ideas. 1 being opening the rarest and most underrated Pokemon card set you've never heard of. It's actually a pretty good idea. I will say the title suggestions that it gives are absolutely horrendous. The way that it formats but the concept, the video concept itself is pretty good. The second idea was pulling a God pack. 3rd was opening 100+ Mega Evolution packs to find Charizard, which is great. The 4th one was opening Evolving Skies in 2025, which is a video that I uploaded recently, but it performed super well. It's kind of onto something. I should definitely remake that video, maybe with a different set or something. This is pretty good. Now again, this tool is technically still kind of in beta right now, and it's going to only get better over time. So I definitely would recommend using this. And if you go into the Ask Studio section, that gives you a couple of prompts you could essentially just press, and then it will give you a bunch of information, analyze your data. It's really cool, and it will get better. For the time being, though, when coming up with YouTube video ideas to use AI, you could simply just ask ChatGPT this prompt. You are a YouTube ideation expert. Your job is to come up with 10 YouTube video ideas that attract my ideal viewer in my niche and can go viral. My niche is, then explain your niche, and my channel is primarily about, explain what your channel is about, and my ideal viewer is, explain your ideal viewer. Please research top performing YouTube channels and videos in my niche and use them as a guide for the videos I want to make, but do not copy them one for one. This will be good enough, and you can basically use this to kind of give you some ideas, and then you can research those ideas further on YouTube to see if they work or not. Something that I'm building out for myself actually is an N8N content scraping tool. If you don't know what N8N is, it's kind of complicated, but I would definitely recommend looking into it if you want to automate your workflow and be more efficient with AI. N8N will rule the world. It's so great. But basically what I'm building for myself right now using N8N, which is an AI automation software, is basically a tool that scrapes or reads articles, blogs, tweets, social media posts, and takes relevant stories over the last 24 hours that have to do with my niche, which is YouTube strategy, AI strategy, and overall just content creation, particularly around YouTube. It basically scrapes all of these sites and sources for stories that are relevant to that niche, and then it summarizes all of them, puts them in an email, and sends me an email every single day. So every day, I've got brand new things to talk about. Specifically, this is more for short form content, so I can make daily short form content, but I can absolutely turn this into long form YouTube videos. And basically AI is every 24 hours going out and finding me new things to make content about. If you want to be really smart with AI when it comes to farming content, that's probably the way to do it, is making a scraper. And if you're a client of mine, I will have my scraping templates that I use personally in our resource section within the community. So just know, because this is important trust me, after 12 years of YouTube, video ideas make the difference between failure, and literally millions of dollars. Okay, now on to AI strategy number 2, scripting. Scripting your video is really important because if you don't do it, the video is going to feel unstructured, it won't have flow to it, and you're going to basically make something that no one's going to want to watch. You're going to lose retention, and the video is going to die. But I will give this huge tip because when I say how to use AI to help you script, you probably think, just ask ChatGPT to script the entire video. And a lot of people are doing that, and it's a bad idea for a couple of reasons. Number one, ChatGPT just isn't great at script writing. If you want to use an AI to script write for you, you should use Claude, not ChatGPT. Claude just has more natural, better script writing, essentially, where ChatGPT sounds a little bit more AI and robotic. Also, ChatGPT is the most popular AI model, so most people are going to use it for everything, including scripting. So if you're also using ChatGPT to script your scripts are going to sound like everyone else's, and then it's going to be very obvious that your video is disingenuous and AI made, and you're going to basically like disintegrate your authority that you're building for yourself using your YouTube channel, because a YouTube channel is the best social media platform to build authority on, unless you sound like a robot.
Hey, real quick, it's almost the end of 2025, so if you've wanted to start your YouTube channel or if you have one and you're trying to scale it, I've got a stream this Friday here on the YouTube, November 21st at 11 a.m. Pacific, where I go through from start to finish all the strategies that I'm using, have been using, and that are working right now on YouTube so that you can either start or grow your channel and get a real great scalable strategy in place before the end of the year. So if you want to join that stream, there's a link in the description. Register, come by. And again, this Friday, November 21st at 11 a.m., I'm teaching a great little masterclass for free on the YouTube channel of how to get your channel going, scaling, growing before 2026. In the description.
And to be honest with you, I write all my scripts myself 100%. And I'm very pro AI. I would love AI to like run every part of my business. But I think that script writing is such a personal thing. I know a lot about what I'm talking about. I don't need AI to tell me what to say. So instead of having AI write out my scripts, which you can do it if you want, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend this instead. Instead of having AI write out your entire script, have it write out a script outline or a video outline, one of the two. So ask the AI, I want to make a YouTube video about this topic. Write me an outline for the script that I can fill in myself with information that I know. Then do one of two things. Either take the outline and then fill it in so that you can read the script word for word and it's like your words there and your information with ChatGPT helping you make a structured guided video, or just use the outline that ChatGPT gave you as talking points, and when you turn the camera on, just kind of riff, which is what I'm doing right now. I have a script right there that's actually written out word for word, which I typed out myself. Sometimes I'm going to read the script word for word. Sometimes, like right now, I'm just going to riff. So you're basically using AI to give you good video structure, and then you're using your own brain to fill it out with the information that you know, details that are personal to you, and then record in a much less robotic, normal, natural way. Next AI strategy is number 3, recording. And this is where things get pretty advanced pretty quickly, but this is also where I feel like the future of YouTube is going. And I will illustrate the power of AI with an example. I was watching this YouTube video from Dan when after a few minutes, I realized something was sort of off about him. I thought to myself, is this an AI clone? But it looks so good. So I looked in the comments and found this. Basically, this guy asked if he was using AI to edit the video or if there was any sort of AI in the video because it felt a little different. And then Dan said, my clone stepped in as I was traveling. Normally it would be me, but I had to use it because I didn't have access to my studio. This video was made by an AI avatar. This isn't even him. The video's not him. The audio's not him. That's crazy. Now, obviously, I could kind of tell and other people could kind of tell. I feel like probably most people had no idea. But right now, where AI video is, you can still kind of sniff it out and tell what's human and what's not. Most people think that that's just how it is and will always be able to tell what is AI and what is AI. The reality is that's not the case in probably a month from now because this stuff updates so quickly. In a month from now, if you know what you're doing, you'll be able to make an AI avatar of yourself that's going to look 100% real, 100% organic. No one will be able to tell the difference. You might have to edit more B-roll over what you're talking about or more animations and graphics, which is what's happening right now. But either way, this is the future. And honestly, after 12 years, 12 consistently successful years on YouTube, this one thing has completely changed my perspective on this platform, on the future of this platform, and how I, after over a decade, will make videos on this platform. Let me outline for you what YouTube is going to look like in a year from now. I, Brandon Martin, want to make a video about the 5 best AI strategies to maximize success on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have AI write out a script or a script outline. Probably in a year from now, it can write out the entire your script, and it sounds perfect. So I'm going to have AI write the script. I'm going to go through it and make sure it feels nice and natural. I'm then going to give the script to an AI voice generator like 11 Labs, which myself and my team are already doing. It's going to be perfect. It's going to sound just like me. I'm then going to give the script and the voice clips to an AI video generator like VO3, Sora 2, Higgsfield, and it's going to generate a video of me sitting right here in my office that perfectly aligns with that audio track that I gave it, and it's going to look exactly like me. Same gestures, same facial movements, same cadence of speech, all of it. I then will take that big raw footage, give it to an AI editor who's going to chop the video up, add on graphics and overlays, and then I'll probably use something like N8N to when the video is done, it'll automatically be exported, automatically be uploaded to YouTube, automatically be published with a thumbnail and title. My prediction, though, is you're always going to need some sort of human element in this. You know, a human, myself, is going to have to come up with the video ideas. I think a human is always going to have to do the thumbnail. I think there will always have to be a human helping on the editing process, at least reviewing the edit and make sure that everything is like fine, or doing custom edits on top of it. I don't think AI will be able to do absolutely everything. One day it will, but in a year from now, I think you're still going to need a lot of human elements. But that's what I think YouTube is going to be in the future. I think every talking head video sitting here in my office, just talking about strategy, advice, or how to do things, will all be done by AI. It'll still be real people, and the AI avatars will be based on real people who are being told to say things that the real person told them to say, but none of us will actually be sitting here in real life recording the video anymore, which is going to be crazy. I predict that every single video that you see on YouTube in 12 months from now, 50% of them will be either AI generated or partially AI generated. And I guarantee you that 100% of the videos from any sort of successful channel in a year from now, that channel will be using AI in their workflow in some way. And the reason why everyone's going to use this technology specifically on the video generation side is because video is really expensive and YouTube's really expensive. I upload between 4 to 8 videos a month to this channel, and it costs me thousands and thousands of dollars. Plus, not to mention like tens of hours of my time. Maybe not tens of hours, but somewhat. But if you use AI in the way that I outlined, you'll be able to create daily long form videos that are high performing and look great with like an hour per day of work maximum, or maybe even a couple hours of work per month. You're going to use AI because it's going to 10x your output without decreasing the quality at all. It might even increase the quality and the output at the same time, and that's a perfect product. Now, I'm very pro AI. I'm sure the truth will be somewhere in the middle of where I stand and where somebody else stands, but I definitely think AI is going to be a big thing, and I definitely think if you want to be successful on YouTube as a content creator, as a business, as an entrepreneur, you don't have to use this technology to completely overtake yourself yet, but I highly recommend you start testing around with it and messing around with it and getting familiar with it. I'll leave a couple links in the description for AI video generation. 11 Labs, again, myself and my team currently use today to do AI voice creation. It does voice cloning and it does it very well. 11 Labs, Sora 2 is very, very popular right now and making very, very good videos. And Higgsfield also kind of has like you could basically make a bunch of pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff, and you can use all of the big models. So I'll leave all the links in the description. I would, again, highly recommend using this software, testing it out, and seeing if you can make yourself an AI avatar or just do something fun and creative. You know what? I'm going to tell you a secret since you're watching this YouTube video. Do you remember how earlier I said that I was going to make an N8N automation that basically scrapes daily news that I can turn into short form clips? Okay, well, I follow a couple of other creators that I know do this, have the N8N scraper, and I've studied their content, and it turns out they use AI avatars already for daily short form content that they create, probably using N8N. So in about a month from now, if you follow me on any of my other platforms like Instagram or TikTok, you're going to notice I'm probably going to be posting daily short form content pieces. They're going to look great, edited, and they're going to talk about really important things if you want to be successful on YouTube. So I would recommend following it. But every single one of those pieces, the content that I'm talking about will be scraped using N8N and AI. The video of me should be generated through Higgsfield, and the audio track of me will be generated through 11 Labs. In an ideal world, I'll be able to make daily content like this without having to record or research anything, and automatically this stuff will get created and sent to an editor who's then going to create the short form pieces and edit all of it together. So check my social media accounts in a month from now, and if I'm posting daily and it looks good, it means it's working. Next strategy is number 4, posting. As I explained already, AI can help with a ton of this stuff, including posting content. If you're wasting your time posting your own content to all these different platforms, you're wasting your own time. Using literally just N8N, which again, I'll leave linked in the description below, you can set up automations that with a specific command or trigger can automatically post your content to each and every single platform. Now, I will say N8N, from what I've experienced so far, has a pretty steep technological learning curve, but the way that I'm looking at it is it's hard to learn and it's hard to use. But literal children are perfecting it. And B, since it's hard, not many people are going to do it and they're not going to learn it. And those people is your competition. So if you want to be successful and stand out in any industry, it's about doing the hard things that your competition is not willing to do. Right now, that's learning N8N and learning how to optimize your business through N8N. Don't pay some 15-year-old high school student $10,000 a month to do it for you. That's a waste of your money as well. Obviously, if you're extremely busy, and you don't want to learn it, pay somebody else. But I think it's really important to understand how to use this technology. And most people aren't going to do it because it's hard, which is why I'm doing it, even though I run 3 full-time YouTube channels and multiple businesses, and I have a bunch of stuff going on. In my free time, I am learning N8N and creating things that myself and my clients can use because it's really important. So I'm not going to make a whole video of how to use N8N because I'm kind of a beginner as well, but I do know that it has the capabilities to basically take your content and post it to any platform that you like automatically. I have other friends of mine who are doing this who own humongous channels. It is the best way. Strategy number 5, earning. YouTube is the single most profitable social media platform for brands. You make the most money per view, and the conversion to customers is the highest out of anywhere else. That's because somebody who watches a 10-minute long YouTube video of yours is a million times more likely to convert than somebody who brain rots a 10-second TikTok from you. The viewer tendencies are very different, and people on YouTube come to YouTube to learn, to engage, and to inform purchase decisions. So using AI to maximize your earnings on YouTube can go a long way. And how you do that kind of depends on who you are. Are you a creator? Are you a business owner? Are you an entrepreneur? I'll break down some strategies for each. As a creator, you can just simply start off with asking ChatGPT something like this. You are a monetization strategist. My brand is explain your brand, and I make content about explain your content. And the people watching me are explain your audience. Give me 10 ways I can make more money while still growing my brand and community. You can also ask ChatGPT to research 100 companies that work with YouTube channels like yours in sponsorships. And if you were really savvy, you would use AI to make a ton of money in these 2 ways. First, you would create a scraping tool using N8N, like I explained earlier, except this tool would do a daily research deep dive on brands that are working with content creators, or it would follow big key influencers across your niche and other niches and find what brands are working with them in their sponsored posts. Then the tool would create a list of these companies. It would then research each and every one of them. Then it would find a partnership email to reach out to, and then it would send a templated email out to each and every company automatically every day as it scrapes. And then all you have to do is field the inbound from your outbound emails. So if a company responds to you and is like, hey, I'm interested in partnering, you get that email and then you can negotiate and work it out with them. And yes, N8N can do this. This is like AI technology that exists today. Again, a little tricky to set up, but if you figure this out, you can print money. Or again, if you wanted to be really savvy and you were really savvy, you can use AI to create some sort of digital product for yourself. It's never been easier to code your own app, make your own software, develop your own website. It is very great. Or create lead magnets, which I'll explain for businesses in a second. But if you're a creator, think about something that your community wants, needs, would be very helpful. Use AI to create it and then sell it to them. Creators today are not just creators anymore. They are small businesses. So act like one. As a business owner, a great way to do it, obviously you can do a scraping tool. You can use AI scraping to, find more leads. I'll leave these in the description. There's a platform called Revio, rev.io, which basically is a Instagram DM AI auto sender, which essentially it uses AI to qualify leads on Instagram and then engage them automatically and then put them in specific chats that your setters and closers can then communicate with while giving AI suggestions on how to close the person. It's pretty cool technology. There's another software called Atlas, which is an AI appointment setter. It's an AI voice caller. I'll give the use case. Let's say somebody applies to your program, right? And they send an application in, or they send an inquiry about your business, about your services. They want to work with you. They want to buy your stuff. What Atlas will do, you can train an AI voice assistant, call assistant, an AI receptionist, that's it. And the AI receptionist will take the information from the application and then call that person with that context and then work to qualify them. It can qualify them on the call. AI, by the way, doing this, it sounds very human. It still sounds a little AI, but it's human enough for now. It's getting better. And then it can qualify the person, and then it can book a call, a time slot. It can check their calendar, and then it can book a call with them and automatically send them a confirmation. It's really, really cool. So those tools are very helpful as businesses. And also, you could absolutely use AI as a business to make lead magnets. I have a lead magnet, by the way, that I created. I vibe coded 100% using AI, using Lovable. So you test it out if you want to see what this looks like when a content creator business vibe codes their own lead magnet, which is, I think, a great resource. So what the lead magnet is, it's called called the YouTube Roadmap. You enter in your information and answer some questions about your business and about your brand and about your YouTube channel. And based on your answers, it gives you a nice custom roadmap on what you need to be focusing on and how to find success at your stage of your brand journey, and kind of what to do with YouTube to help that out. And I did that all using AI, and the link for that is in the description. So feel free to try it out and see how it looks. I think it came out great. Listen, there's so much money flying around the YouTube ecosystem right now, whether you're a creator or you're a business owner using YouTube to generate more money for your business. It is insane. My own brand generated over $100,000 last month alone just from YouTube. And I actually made a video about that, by the way, exactly how my brand generated $100,000 plus in a month just using YouTube. And I'll leave that video up here on the screen. Click that, and I'll see you in there. Good luck, my friends.